Hello guys, this is Raptormon132 here, and welcome to my 24th blind commentary video post of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. As you all know, I did episode 23. Today I'll be looking at episode 24, and the episode's called All's Well That Ends Well. Interesting title. Kind of abbreviation to that phrase, all's well that ends well. And judging from the title, from the first word, I'd say this is something to do with an owl. Like, what owl, I don't know, but judging from the title. But like as usual, there's only one way to find out, and that's by watching the episode. So, okay, let's just get started. Here we go. Twilight's house.
This meteor shower tonight's gonna be amazing!
Meteor shower.
You know, this shower only happens once every 100 years.
A centennial celebration!
We better get a
Very
move
good
on.
juggling skills, Spike.
Don't be late! Whoa, whoa, whoa! There!
Spike, did you grab my quill and ink?
Check!
Quill and ink.
Check!
And the butt for? What's a butt for? For pooping, silly.
Scrolls.
I've also packed the telescope, apples, bananas, fruit punch, and
Crumbs on his
my
face.
freshly baked homemade triple decker nut crazy vanilla cream cookies.
Cowabunga! Cookie!
I can see that.
I couldn't repeat that. But I'd
Once
see
again,
that
you read
those
my
things are
mind,
probably
Spike,
very delicious.
And that is why you
I
are
wouldn't
my
mind
number
having
one
one of them
assistant.
myself.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
That is why you are my number one assistant.
Miss that?
I said...
Such ego.
Come on, let's get going.
He's got such
Wait,
ego.
I almost forgot. I want to bring the Astronomical Astronomer's Almanac to all things astronomy.
The astronomo lomo coming to what?
I couldn't
You know,
repeat
that
it either.
really old big blue book on stars, moons, planets, the universe.
Right, check!
Ah, space book, huh? Oop, dust. Whoop, Gesundheit. Uh-oh. He destroyed it.
Hey, what's taking my number one assistant so long?
Twilight's gonna be pissed when she sees that.
She is gonna be so mad.
Well, from what I can see, this is going to be about Spike and Twilight. And, yeah, funny how Spike burnt the book, and I believe if Twilight finds out, she's gonna, I couldn't imagine, she's probably going to hang, draw, and quarter whoever did it. Because I know how much she loves books. She's a regular bookworm. And, yeah, so let's continue.
I was sure I put the Astronomer's Guide back. The book would have helped me identify different planets and stars tonight.
Well, maybe someone borrowed it. Besides, you don't need that book. You can already name all the planets and stars because you're super smart and astronomically awesome.
Thanks, Spike. You're such a flatterer.
Yeah, I'm a
Flatterer.
sweet
And a number one assistant, right?
Check.
Because he loves all that. Loves being called a number one assistant. Ah,
Wow,
Rainbow
Twilight,
Dash.
You're lucky to have such a rad assistant. I wish I had someone to do whatever I told them.
Ooh, me,
Scootaloo.
me. I'll do whatever you want, Rainbow Dash.
Oh yeah, Pipsqueak? How about taking out the trash?
Yes, ma'am.
That kind of sounded like Rainbow was making fun of Scootaloo. Yeah, calling her Pipsqueak and saying take out the trash. Kind of sounded like she was telling her to telling her to piss off or something. Anyway, let's continue.
Do we have Spike to thank again for this amazing spread? Isn't he simply amazing?
Aw, come on.
Spike loves all the attention.
I said come on.
Little spiky wakey. Who knew that big ferocious dragon started off so cutesy wootsy?
Cutesy wootsy.
Look who's talking.
Spike, you are such a little star that I had to make this little bow tie for you.
Bow tie.
Gosh, you guys are embarrassing me.
That's what they
Stop it.
call little? I'd like to
Twilight,
like to
you're
see what she means by
Spike,
big.
that's enough.
All right, that's enough.
The show is starting.
The meteor shower.
Wow, pretty.
Wish I could witness a meteor shower. I never got the chance to see a meteor shower. They're lucky.
Fucking
Looks
pig!
like Pinky really devoured those cookies.
Wow, these cookies are delish.
Spike made them. Speaking
Maybe
of,
Spike should have brought
can you
2
bring us some
batches.
punch? Spike?
Aw, he's fast asleep.
Poor little thing.
Aw, he's worked himself to the bone.
And now the punch has been spiked.
Spiked! Very droll. Very inventive. Yeah, spike is it like spiked as in drugged and spiked as in spike in the punch. Very inventive.
Good night, Spike. Sweet dreams, #1 assistant.
No. That's sweet of her.
The study of comets. Comets are small, irregularly shaped bodies that are made of non-volatile grains and frozen gases. They...
Oh. I have a feeling Twilight's not alone. Whoop, she didn't lock the door.
have body structures that are
Not a
fragile
good
and
sign.
diverse.
Ooh.
Shoot!
Whoop. There goes her parchment.
Oh, this is a job for Spike. If only he were awake. Woo.
Ah, an owl.
Happy birthday.
Wait! Don't go! Don't be afraid! Thank you for returning my scroll. Woo, woo.
It's a
Gosh,
bit
it's
cold out.
tonight. Say, would you like to relax in here and keep me company while I work? Woo, woo. Now, where was I?
Huh.
Oh yes, fragile and diverse with a surrounding cloud of material called a coma. that
So
fragments
I
out
guess
and
now I
fragments
can
of
see
the
who the owl is. Well, don't know the owl's name, but... Oh,
I overslept!
whoops.
I know it's already 10, but I'm scaly-tailed and bright-eyed, ready to work twice as fast. Oh, please don't be upset, Twilight. What do you want for breakfast? Oatmeal? How about a sunflower smoothie? Grass pancakes?
Spike,
Sunflower
don't worry.
smoothie.
My morning chores.
It's okay. Aloysius did them for you.
Our wishes?
He's our new junior assistant.
Our wishes? Sounds like doesn't she mean Aloysius, not our wishes? Oh well, inventive either way.
He's gonna help out with your chores so you won't be so tired all the time.
Well, what do we need a junior assistant for? I'm not tired. I do fine on my own. I don't need sleep.
Spike, don't worry. He's just here to help out a little. Now I have to go out, so why don't you introduce yourself to Aloysius? He's in the library.
Worried? Do I look worried? I'm not worried. Who's worried?
Oh, for somebody so calm, you're really
Hello?
sweating bullets.
Hello?
Ugh.
Whoa! Dude, that's creepy.
Dude, that's
Hi
creepy.
there. I'm Spike. I'm sure Twilight has told you all about me. Spike. You know, sister number one. Who? I'm Spike. And who are you? And what are you? Who? 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 I thought your name was Aloysius. Who? Okay, who? Aloysius.
He doesn't know.
Whatever. I'm Spike, okay?
He definitely doesn't realize that owls only say who or hoot. Oh well. Guess that just
All you
shows
need to
how
know is that
naive
I'm
he
number
is.
one, and you're number two. Got it? Who?
So stuck up.
A man of mystery, huh? I'm keeping my eye on you. I've got eyes in the back of my head too, you know. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. That bird is out for my job. He wants to be number one. Well, I'll prove to Twilight that I deserve to be number one, not Freaky Feathers over there. I won't let him have my job if it's the last thing I do.
Wow. Sounds like Spike's got a dose of the green-eyed monster. Which is ironic because Spike's eyes are actually green. So yeah, I think Spike... See?
Oh, what a fantastic,
Green eyes.
delicious, feathery little friend! I'm hooked! He's just wonderful. He's just wonderful.
They can hear you, Spike.
He is quite the charmer.
And Aloysius is just such a star. I just had to make this little bow for you.
I think you're jealous.
What's
Yep.
he all saddle sore about?
He's
Yep.
probably just
He's-
jealous of Aloysius.
You got it in one, Rainbow.
Or worried that Aloysius will replace him. Replace him? Ha! That's crazy. Spike knows he can't be replaced.
They're trying to replace
Wanna
me.
bet, Twilight?
Better step it up and make sure that Twilight and Aloysius know that I'm still number one.
Hey, Spike, can you fetch me that book called Two-Headed Myth?
Mythological mysteries. I know where it is.
Whoop.
Thanks, Aloysius.
Aw.
Hey, Spike, no worries. Aloysius flew up and got the book for me. Oh, and gee, I guess I need ferrets of fairyland, too.
Hey!
Climb down from there before you fall.
Why couldn't Aloysius just wait until Spike went down?
Shoot!
Yes, sir!
My last writing quill. It's broken.
Never fear. Spike, your number one assistant, is
What?
here. Quill, where is it?
Why does she write with a quill anyway?
Quill.
Why can't she just write with a pen or pencil like us humans? Whoop! In the shower.
Where am I gonna get a quill?
Well, not in a daisy sandwich.
Spike, wait! Wait!
But the store is called Quills and Sofas. You only sell two things.
Sorry, Junior. All out of quills until Monday. Need a sofa?
I swore I had one here somewhere. Ah, here it is. A quince.
Not a quince, a quill.
Quince.
A quill?
Whale.
A quilt? Quesadilla?
If Pinky's goal is to make Spike angry, I'd say that's a success.
A quill.
Nope. Sorry. All out of quills.
Oh, shoot.
It's a flesh. Flesh. Yeah, that's flesh. That's a fish. And no one the fish. No fish. Flesh. It's not flesh. That's a flesh. Flesh. When you want to see somebody, you gotta have the flesh. That's a flush. What I gonna do with the flush? A flesh. No flits. That's a flits. What I gonna do? Hey, flits. What do you got, huh? Yeah, room. That's a, what do you call it? Flutes.
Well, at least he got a free quiche.
Come on, chicken. Here, chicken, chicken, chicken. Here, chicken, chicken, chicken.
Chicken. That's not the way to call a chicken. Be like the last episode, if I remember. You know how someone made a joke with, commented a joke with me about the Scootaloo chicken thing. Maybe Spike should do that. You know, Scootaloo, Scootaloo.
That's so funny I forgot to laugh.
Yeah, I thought I'd throw that in for this situation. Anyway, let's continue.
Come here!
No, at least he managed to get a little feather.
Spike, to the rescue.
Oh, Spike. I was calling out for you when you were turning this place upside down. Aloysius gave me one of his feathers to use as a quill.
Be careful, boys! He looks like he's about to blow!
Uh-oh.
That's
He's
just
mad.
great. Perfect. Sweet. I think I'll just, finish up the rest of my chores. Or did Aloysius already do them?
Oh, no. There are quite a lot of them.
Well, that's fun, because I can just stay up all night and finish.
Poor Spike. Just ain't his day.
Poor Spike. He'll come around. He's genuinely a good little guy.
Mm-hmm. Usually he is.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
What is this?
Somebody's in trouble.
You said this book was missing.
Now he's gonna get
well,
it.
Aloysius found it right where it belongs. But like this. How did it get this way?
Get out of that, Spike.
Well, you see, I just didn't want to disappoint you, and, have you ever seen a dragon sneeze?
I've seen a dragon lie. I'm very disappointed in you, Spike.
Oh. That was a little... I could understand Twilight's... Yeah, it's Twilight's disappointment. But I reckon Spike should have... But, you know, I can understand... But also in Spike's defense, I could see why... Understand why he would lie. You can't just go up... Like, how are you supposed to tell her... Like, you can't just go up and say, "Hey, Twilight, I just destroyed a valuable book. I'm sorry." So, yeah, of course, like, it's only a natural reaction that you would lie just to cover it up. So, yeah, that's just my view. Anyway, let's continue.
You set me up. Well, two can play that game.
Oh, don't blame Aloysius for
Not
your
who,
misdeeds.
Two!
Who, too?
Aloysius is out to take my place. I just know it. I've got
No,
to
he's
stop
not.
him. But how?
A random mouse. What the? Who does Spike think he is? Snidely Whiplash?
Purple, let's hurry up and get to Fluttershy's tea party.
Yeah, he definitely does look like Snidely Whiplash with that costume. Yeah, that top hat and mustache and cape. Oh, in case you're wondering who Snidely Whiplash is, he's a villain in if you've ever seen Dudley Do-Right, you'd know who Snidely Whiplash is.
A Mountie, correct. Pardon me, sir, but do you happen to know the way to the Royal Canadian Mountie Camp?
Why, yes, I do. Oh, this pesky knot. Could you give me a hand, or rather finger?
Always willing to help a citizen in need. There.
Dudley Do-Right of the Mounties. Get out of that if you can.
He's like the villain and he always dresses like that, so Spike kind of looks like him. Anyway, continue. It's Opal's squeaky toy.
So lifelike. And when Twilight discovers it shredded up on her floor, she'll think mouse-eating Aloysius is to blame. And I'll be number one again.
Oh, God.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
God. He's letting his jealousy get the best of him. Ugh. That's not gonna look real. Tomato sauce. Or ketchup. The feather pillow. Uh-oh. Busted.
Busted!
Think fast.
Poor little field mouse, torn to pieces. It must have been Aloysius. Since owls eat, mice. What a terrible, terrible bird. He must be punished. Right?
The jig is up. What? You got busted.
She's not stupid enough to fall for it.
That you deliberately tried to set up Aloysius, or that you actually thought this pathetic attempt would work?
I'd say they're evenly matched.
Spike. I am truly disappointed. This is not the Spike I know and love.
You brought it upon yourself, Spike.
She doesn't love me anymore.
That's not what she said, Spike.
Twilight hates me.
And
Cold,
he
hungry,
runs away.
Tired, and lonely. Could it get any worse? I guess that's a yes.
Downpour.
Hello? Hello?
I bet it's the Ursa Major's cave. You know, from
What is that?
Ghostbusters. The gems.
Oh, if this is what running away is all about, I never want to go home.
I'm rich! I'm wealthy! Yahoo!
I'm rich! I'm wealthy! Yahoo! I'm comfortably well off! Woohoo!
Thought I'd say that a second time. If Daffy Duck saw that, that's what he'd say.
I miss Twilight and the Pony Gang, but she doesn't love me anymore. So, I'm better off here, all by myself. Wow, seems to be getting warmer.
Uh-oh. Is it what I think it is?
But it's sure getting hot in here.
Uh-oh. A dragon!
What are you doing in my cave? And why are you eating my gems?
Uh-oh.
Hey, bro.
Looks like Spike's in trouble.
We're cool, right? Whoa. Hey,
I don't think that dragon's interested in conversation.
You're a dragon, I'm a dragon. It's us against the world, right? You don't scare me. So you're big. Really big.
Gigantic.
And your claws are super sharp. Tail.
Yep. Teeth like razors, claws like meat hooks, and a tail like a spiked mace. It's like they say about Smog. Think of furnace with wings. Flash of light, searing pain, and then poof, you're nothing but a pile of ash.
Oh, aye, I'll melt the flesh off your bones in the blink of an eye.
Think furnace with wings.
Yeah, I need air. Flash of light, searing pain, then poof, you're nothing more than a pile of ash.
Anyway, continue.
Extra spiky? But you don't scare me. Ha!
Nah, I think he terrifies you.
I'd love to stay, but gotta go. See ya.
Instant barbecue. Well, he really got himself in a mess this time. Ah, Aloysius. Here he comes to save the day. Go, Aloysius. Ow. Oh.
Spike! Over
That would hurt. Having a spike go through your head like that.
I'm glad to see you.
Hurry! Hop on!
Holy shit.
It's too
That
dark.
dragon can run pretty fast. Kind of looks like a video game, you know, guiding the way, like a player's object guiding the way out. That's what it looks like. Glad that's over.
Spike, we were so worried about you. I was so worried about you. Why did you run away?
I thought you didn't need me anymore. And that you didn't love me anymore.
That's not what she said.
Spike, sure I was disappointed, but you were my #1 assistant and friend. And you always will be. It's just that sometimes I need some help at night. I can't ask you to stay up late. You're a baby dragon, and you need your rest. Owls are nocturnal, so I asked Aloysius to help, but not to take your place. No one could ever replace you, Spike. Not even when you are being a jealous numbskull.
I'm sorry, Twilight. I never should have been so jealous.
And I'm sorry too, Spike. I should have been more sensitive.
And Aloysius?
Yep.
I know now that you weren't out to take my job. Forgive me? Me. Forgive me, Spike.
He still doesn't get it. That Al's gonna go, who?
He forgives you, Spike.
Hey, how did you guys know where I was?
It was your ketchup-covered feet. Aloysius discovered your footprints, and we followed them all the way to the cave.
Oh yeah, the ketchup. It looked pretty real though, didn't it?
It is actually a good point, because, you know, ketchup and blood are protein-based, so sometimes, yeah, it can look real. But I guess that's what I've heard on some forensic investigating shows. You know, crime and investigation shows, they sometimes say that tomato sauce and blood can be protein-based. So, yeah. Oh, anyway, continue.
I know Princess Celestia will want to read about what happened today.
I'm ready when you are.
Hey, Spike, why don't you write to Princess Celestia and tell her what you've learned?
Oh.
Really? Why, that's a big
That's a first
responsibility.
time.
I know, but nothing my #1 assistant can't handle.
Dear Princess Celestia, this is Spike, writing to you about my adventures. This week, I learned that being jealous and telling lies gets you nowhere in friendship.
True.
I also learned that there's plenty of love for every friend to share. So from here on out, I promise that I, Spike, will...
We'll doze off and sleep.
Oh, Spike. Who? Spike. You know... Oh.
She almost fell for it. Huh.
All's well that ends well, that's what I say.
Well, what can I say about this episode? I had to admit this episode was, you know, very interesting. And seeing that, like, I mean, the plot was actually predictable because it's all about rivalry and jealousy and stuff like that. So, but, you know, we've all probably experienced that in our lives. Like being jealous of somebody and then thinking they don't want to be with them anymore and stuff like, and all of that. And, you know, seeing that Spike's faithfulness towards Twilight is, you know, is seen. And interesting to see that I believe now that Twilight has a pet of her own now. You know, I've seen that you know, most of the main six now have pets. Like Applejack has Winolda, that's the border collie, that's the dog. Rarity has a cat named Opal or Opalescence. Then Fluttershy, she has many animals. Like, I don't even know which one is her real pet, but I assume it's probably Angel. You know, the white rabbit. Then there's Gummy. That's Pinkie Pie's deformed pet pygmy alligator. That one that has no teeth. That always tries to kill her. And now Twilight has a pet. Now an owl. Huh. I almost said it, I rhymed. Now she has an owl. Yeah, a rhyme. So, yeah, but I haven't seen Rainbow Dash's pet though. We'll probably see her pet later on in life, or later on down the track, I should say. Interesting to see about how Twilight is now keeps an owl. In fact, I just wanted to point out that with that owl, she actually could pass as a Hogwarts student, because most Hogwarts students in the world of Harry Potter have a pet owl that deliver mail and stuff like that. So yeah. In fact, I actually had a bit of an idea, speaking of that. Recently, I've been having ideas about what to expect on the series of the show Death Battle. The show from ScrewAttack.com. And recently, I've been thinking about what Death Battle should come on, and I thought of Twilight Sparkle should definitely be on Death Battle, since Rainbow Dash was on Death Battle, so I think Twilight should have a go too. But who she should verse, I had a long thought of who. The one I think she'd be most compatible to fight against would be Hermione Granger. Hermione Granger in Harry Potter. I reckon she would be a suitable opponent for Twilight. Because, if you see what they have in common, they're both brainiacs, and they both have a love for knowledge and books, and how they're powerful for how they're magical prodigies. And, they both have that same principle. When in doubt, go to the library and hit the books. So yeah, I reckon, except I might have to do a lot of research on Twilight Sparkle to find out if she's really compatible to fight against Hermione. There is a website I can go onto. It's called My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Wiki, and there I can actually study on Twilight's powers and abilities. However, it could be knowledgeable, but there could be one thing to consider, is that it could contain spoilers ahead. But oh well, if it does, even it does contain minor spoilers, I'll still look it up, but I won't look at any other episodes I haven't looked at yet. Because if I did, it wouldn't be a blind commentary, wouldn't it? Yeah, so I might have to do a bit of research on that. But yeah, that's the idea I had in mind, was Twilight Sparkle versus Hermione Granger. What do you if you have your thoughts about it, tell me in the comments, and tell me what you think about my idea for a death battle. But anyway, I thought this episode was pretty good to see the conflict of Spike. Whoops, telephone. Hang on a sec. Yeah, sorry about that. That was just the phone ringing. Anyway, I thought this episode was pretty good, and yeah, predictable, but pretty good nonetheless. So yeah, that's my thoughts of episode 24. I hope you enjoyed my blind commentary of episode 24, and hopefully I shall look at episode 25 as soon as I can when I get the chance and see what that comes about. But until then, thanks for watching. This is Raptormon132 saying bye bye everyone. Bye bye.